Now, you know the Democratic Alliance, huh? The pushers of non-racialism. Forget apartheid. Let's start on a clean slate. You know those guys always pushing Helen Suzman as a struggle icon? Well, they find themselves in a lot of trouble after voting yes to the new Employment Equity Amendment Bill, and then came back a week later to tell us, yes, we made a mistake, yes, we made a mistake.
There were a series of errors in which some of the clauses in the bill had not properly been debated in the caucus. And when something goes wrong in the DA, I'm captain of this particular plane and I take responsibility.
So you say you are the captain. So when this ship goes down, you are planning to go down with the ship as well. What's your problem with the bill, Helen? What is your problem with the bill? Is it that you want black people to vote for you but not be instrumental in driving the economy? That is the problem. What people write all along by calling your party racist. And what about Lindy Omazibuko? Was she not an employment equity appointment? Tell us. Tell us.
She's there because she's excellent, articulate, she's a good politician, and she's black.
She speaks so well. High five, everybody. Huh? I love her twang. She's not like the other blacks, eh? Those ones ask too many questions. But Lindiwe might find herself at an ideological roadblock. Lindiwe, how can you let your boss describe you like that? She's so cute. Look at the way she jumps. Describes you like a poodle. And what's your position on the employment equity? Because you might not like employment equity, but I'll tell you one thing, it sure does love you. It sounds more like you've hit a T-junction, Baba. You get it, South Africa? T-junction, T-girl, never mind. Anyway, Helen Zilla sent Musi my money to put in his 2 cents.
I think everyone in the DA agrees on the principle. Everyone accepts the fact that we have a historical legacy that is built on race. And so our objective is to try and redress that.
Ah, man, well done, Musi, man. You, look at you. I wonder if the reporter checked his hand there. Maybe some notes from Helen. You know, look, what does the madam trying to say here? What? I wonder. If you're looking for the true ideology of the DA, you must listen to the King Don father, Baba, Tony Leon, the King Don father of the DA.
Former DA leader Tony Leon has criticised the party, saying it voted for the bill because it didn't want to be labelled as anti-transformation.
Okay, I'm starting to understand the problem here. The new DA leadership is trying to move out of the suburbs and be more inclusive. But it seems some of its old school members like Tony Leon can't get used to the idea of having to share South Africa with other children. You must share DA, man. They always say, know your DA. Yeah, we know the DA now. We know them fully well. The DA is always trying to assure black people that they won't bring back apartheid. But after this past week, we are not sure. Huh? We are not sure. And this is why guys like this take advantage.
On Saturday, the ANC deputy president reportedly said South Africans should continue to vote to avoid a return to white rule.
But Cyril is a politician. He'll pretty much do and say whatever it takes to stay in power. I mean, come on. How are you going to be telling people PW bought a ghost stories? This guy. You know how we know that Cyril is full of baloney? Check this.
A day later, Cyril Ramaphosa was campaigning for votes in an Afrikaans-speaking community in Kempton Park. He told the group all South Africans need to work together for a better future.
As ons almal werk vir die verbetering van Suid-Afrika, meneer Jacob Zuma en die ANC gaan met julle saamwerk.
Shameless. 1 minute you are threatening us with these people, the next minute you are busting out the dal like a natural. Awa, Cyril. Ons glo nie vir jou nie. Sy praat net 'n klomp stront, Baba. Unbelievable. Obviously, being a politician, he twisted and squirmed all kinds of ways trying to explain his comments. But Cyril, no. Aren't you the same person who wrote to the police telling them to take strong action against the Marikana miners? Julius Malema called it. People like Cyril are amabunu, amnyama. Have you ever seen a black bunu? Have you ever seen a black bunu? Okay.
News that moves. ENCA.com.